What's up, y'all? It's Whiskey Wednesday. We're having another with Espo. We are breaking into the last of the vacation whiskey. That's right, all the stuff we picked up on vacation. The Heaven Hill, the New Riff, and finally, the Ben Holladay Bottled and Bond 6 year. I still have trouble saying Bottled and Bond. It's not for my tongue, apparently. Good times. We've already started. I'm going to try to tie some of that other stuff together. Had to take a pause on the video. Plus, the dogs are barking. It's good times. Got our whiskey book out. Got our orange ready. Let's get right back into the tasting. I've already kind of gone through some of this, so you're not going to get the live reaction. Kind of is what it is. Gorgeous bottle. A lot of information on it. Again, go over some fun bottled in bond facts. To be bottled in bond, a whiskey has to be a single distiller through a single season. So that's January to June or July to December. Those are the 6-month brackets for when the distilling can occur. It's got to be aged in a barrel in a federally bonded rickhouse or warehouse for at least 4 years. This one's 6. It needs to be bottled at the same location or by the same producer. I forget exactly how that works. At least 100 proof, otherwise known as 50% alcohol by volume. This bottle, very cool, although it did let me down in one weird way. I'll let you know about that in a sec. Normally you see the bottling date. It gives us the bottling date. You can see, but it also gives the distilling date. So it says fall 2016. Super cool. I think that's fun. Bottled March 10th, 2023. Really getting into the details. The other fun little bits about this bottle, they show you what rickhouse it came from and which levels of the rickhouse the barrels come from. So this particular one came from the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd floors, and then gives you percentages of what came from which barrel, trying to create the same flavor, I'm guessing. Again, the different levels of each rickhouse are going to have different temperatures. It's going to change how it ages. It's why Scotch ages so long. It's cold in Scotland. Don't have to age quite as long in the American South. This one, obviously not a Kentucky bourbon. It is a Missouri straight bourbon. Difference there being they made it in Missouri. Don't ask stupid questions. It's silly. I don't think there's any other differences, really. The rest of it, it's bourbon. There's a legal definition. It is what it is. 51% corn mash, at least. And then, all the other things. Fresh oak, yada, yada. Already went through all this. Hopefully I can edit back together. Probably not going to be a thing. I'm just going to go through my notes real quick. So it's the Ben Holladay. It is a bourbon distillery. Ben Holladay Distillery. Origin, Missouri. Tasting date, March 29th. Hey, Whiskey Wednesday. What's up? Actually doing it on Whiskey Wednesday. It's a little bit late. I fell asleep on the couch after work. These things happen. It's aged 6 years. Cask number, nope, but it gives us the Rickhouse C. Strength, 100 proof. And price, this one came in at about $64 US, which translates to about 89 Canadian, which seems more pricey than I would have liked initially. But I think I'm going to be okay with it. The appearance, we've got the color. According to my chart, we've got a nice mahogany. Your chart might be different. Your color senses might be different. You might just name different things. Who knows? I bought 2 books off of Amazon. They both had very different color differentiations. These things happen. The clarity, it's whiskey. It's clear. It's not clear. Something's wrong. Or it's aged in a weird barrel or something. Legs, I got semi-slow. Sticks to the glass pretty good. Beating, when I shook it before I opened it, the bubbles really stuck around. Let's give it a quick go down. There. I'm going to say clings to surface. Doesn't really go away. It kind of lingers a touch. As always, we're tasting in our Glencairn, and then we're going to follow that up with a tumbler. The ice is just going to be a little bit more melted down because we're 8 minutes later than we were. Here we are. On the initial sniffs, I came up with, and probably a little bit helped by what's on the bottle, decent caramel smell. It's got a really nice, rich, sweet caramel nose to it. Got some baking spices, some nutmeg, some allspice, that sort of thing. Pie spices, really. A little bit of leather smell, I think. And then obviously the barrel char is right there. I always think I get a little bit of honey and vanilla, but who's to say? I don't really think it's there, but it might be. On the palate, the sips. Go again here. See if I'm getting the same thing on this taste. Yeah. First thing, cherry candy. So like a medicinal kind of cherry, you know? I think it's fun. What else did I get in? Like a bit of a richer, butterier caramel, so I put down buttered toffee. A little bit of raspberry in there. Like raspberry syrup flavor. Not syrup. No, like actual raspberry, like fresh, decent raspberry. That's kind of cool. What else is in there? I put down. Yeah. Ooh. So like on a liqueur, like on maraschino or chartreuse, that kind of sweetness. It's got like a kind of an herbal finish. Not that flavor, obviously. A little bit with maraschino, but like that kind of sweetness to it with that kind of herbal sweetness that gets right back in the back of your mouth. I like it. It's a really tasty one. Like I said, a little bit of sticker shock after thinking about the conversion rate for a little too long, but not upset with it. That's very tasty. That's a good tasting day. We can pop this away. Finish. It sticks with you. Not long. Decently sweet. Again, more of that cherry candy. Like cherry blasters almost. Like if you get all the sour bits off cherry blasters. Kind of in that range. Very tasty. All right. Friends, you know what's up next. Does it old fashioned? I got a feeling it will. We've got our murder glass. We've got our mixing glass. We've got our Timu ice ball. Got our ice that is steadily more and more melting. Probably not the best thing for it. We're not going to bother tasting on ice because I don't think I can really pull much more off of this than we've already got. We are going to measure out a shot, though. Waste not, want not. All right, that's the thing I didn't like. Twist off cap. I want a cork. Nice. I like that it goes back to the original spot. Makes me sad face. Oh, a little bit more than an ounce and a half there. I don't have my simple syrup out. That was the thing I forgot. I'm going to crawl over there because I'm not wearing pants. Be right back. Whoop. Over to the beer fridge where we're getting our syrup and our brandy bottle because we do fun things like that over here. Okay. Again, usually about a quarter ounce of this. I'm gonna eyeball it because it's the wrong side for quarter. Doesn't need to be too sweet because this one's already fairly sweet. In she goes. Cork back in there. A little more. Very tasty. Very happy with this. One dash of Ango because that's how we do. One dash of orange bitters. Because again, we started a process. We can't get away from that now. Let's give that a stir. Probably be a pretty quick stir because this ice ball is melting. Usually about 30 seconds. You guys do what you want to do. Maybe you want it more diluted. Maybe you want it less. Maybe you want it colder. Who knows? Toss in the fridge first before you do it. World's your oyster, baby. Strainer top on. In she goes. Back to my delicious snack that's going to happen later. Love an orange. Been doing a lot of shopping at La Coco's. This orange is from No Frills because I find like they have better oranges. I don't know why. For whatever reason, La Coco's oranges, not up to par. A nice spoop there. Give it a quick nose. Express over top. Oh, itchy nose. Smells delicious. Oh, delightful. Hmm. Smells like orange. It always smells like orange. I got a lot of very fragrant oranges here. That's what happens. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's lovely. Yes, please. Oh, this was going to be the new old fashioned way. I think this might be taking its place. Ah, it's right there. Oh, it's so right there. Again, I only bought this bottle because A, I've got no chance of buying it up here, and B, apparently, if you mix it with JD Single Barrel, it makes a duplicate for one of those fancy whiskeys you absolutely can't find. I'm probably going to try that out. We'll see how she goes. But I also don't know what I'm comparing it to, so it's going to be kind of a wasted exercise because I can't find that other whiskey. I think it was an E.H. Taylor. Something? Stag? Something like that. That's wonderful. It doesn't come through quite as much as the new Riff does. Hmm. The flavor is delicious. It's an excellent cocktail. Highly recommend. Um, but it's not. The whiskey doesn't shine through quite as much. It's still there. The flavors are all there. It's a great tasting cocktail. Oh, not upset with any of these purchases. Very fun. All right, let's wrap this up. It's almost not Wednesday anymore. It's just getting kind of dark, and I want to go outside again. Um, hope you had fun. I did. Twice, actually. I had to do this twice because I don't know how to edit. I probably should figure out how to do that if I'm going to keep doing these things. But today's not that day, and I don't feel like getting super in depth on that. This was a very delicious whiskey. Ben Holladay, bottled in bond, 6 year. Absolutely delicious. Highly recommend. Go ahead and pick it up. It was apparently the most expensive bottle I picked up on vacation, and I'm not mad at it. That's tasty. It's the one yeah, true to form. It was the one I was looking forward to the least of the bunch, or at least the least excited about. Not looking forward to the least. And it's right up top. It's right up top. The one I was most excited for just didn't. It fell a little bit short. Bottle still looked cool. I'm not upset about it. Um, and then this one that came highly recommended. Beautiful surprise. That's great old fashioned. I'm gonna go enjoy this, and then I'm gonna eat an orange, and I might just go to bed because I'm pretty tired. It's been a long day. It was in the sun a bunch. Hope you're having a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's going to do me a huge favor there. Feel free to comment. Let me know what you think. Did I go crazy on vacation and pick up too much stuff, or what's up next? Oh, speaking of what's up next, finally picked up some maraschino. I think next time around, Sippin' Sunday is going to be an improved whiskey cocktail. We'll see how she goes. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Have a great one. Cheers. Do the thing.